Hey guys! Well, I wanted to start something new today, and I'm going to be starting up these series of videos where I'm going to be sharing with you some of my monthly favorites, or as I'm going to be calling these videos, Fangirl Moments. I figured y'all might get a little bored of me constantly talking about books, so I'm going to just talk about like other random things like music or movies and TV shows. So in today's episode, this is going to consist of Fangirl Moments of May 2013. Iron Man 3, you guys. I saw it and I loved it. I'm not really that big a fan of Iron Man. I tend to like the Thor and Captain America movies a bit more. There's just something about those that appeal to me better. I think the thing about Iron Man that just doesn't connect with me is, I guess, the science and technology, and it kind of flies over my head. But in general, I still really love the Iron Man movies, and I absolutely love Robert Downey Jr. Before I went to go see Iron Man 3, though, I went to a marathon at my local theater, and they were airing both Iron Man 1 and 2 as well as the Avengers, which seeing all that together before the third one was really fun, and I was exhausted. Overall, I think I consider Iron Man 3 to be my favorite out of the Iron Man series. I don't know, I guess it just had a better flow and pace to me and had an easier story to follow. Plus, oh my god, Guy Pearce. I absolutely love Guy Pearce. He was such a great villain. So, have any of y'all seen Iron Man 3? Let me know in the comments, and I'd love to talk about it with you. Plus, another fangirly moment that I had while watching Iron Man 3 was the debut of the Thor II trailer, which I was so excited about. Oh god, it looks so good. The Thor II trailer had a lot of great action moments, and we got to see a lot more of Asgard, which I'm really excited to see. Plus, I was surprised with how much Sif we got in the trailer, which was really awesome. I absolutely love her character. I wish they would show her more often. So hopefully we'll be having a lot more of her in this movie. And Loki, you guys. Oh my god, I about screamed and died at the end of the trailer when they showed Loki at the very end. Why does he look like some 80s punk rocker? It doesn't matter about the hair. I love Tom Hiddleston. It does not matter. So how excited about Thor 2 are you? Let me know in the comments below. This month, a lot of new TV trailers were released for the fall season. Among these were Dracula, S.H.I.E.L.D., and Wonderland. I am so excited for all three. So just to start with Dracula, I thought that looked really neat. It looks like it's going to be a period piece. The only thing that I was a little kind of squeamish about was Jonathan Rhys-Meyers' American accent. I really think that was kind of horrid. I'm also dying to watch Dracula because Katie McGrath is one of my favorite actresses, and she's going to be in it. And she kind of only had like one or two quick shots in the trailer, but I noticed that she was blonde, which was really shocking. I'm really hoping that's a wig on her. Overall, Dracula looks really good, and I'm excited to see it, and it looks really sexy. Next was the S.H.I.E.L.D. trailer, which got me all sorts of excited since I love Avengers so much. Coulson is alive! I want to know how that one's going to work out. Is it really Coulson? Did Nick Fury lie about him being dead? Is he a life model decoy? I also really liked J. August Richards in the trailer. Some of you may know him from Angel, where he played Gunn. I was really thrilled to see him in this because I haven't seen him in anything since Angel. Ming Na is also going to be in the show, and I'm really excited about that one. I bet she's going to kick some major ass. Overall, the look of S.H.I.E.L.D. looks really cool and really interesting, and it looks like that same humor is going to be present like the Avenger movies and stuff. Next was the trailer for Wonderland, and Wonderland is a spin-off of Once Upon a Time. Wonderland looks as though it's going to be taking place during the Victorian era, which is interesting because it's going to be introducing some time-traveling elements, I'm guessing. The cast of characters is brilliant. The look of the White Rabbit is adorable so far. We got a sleazy red queen wandering around. Her outfit looked really cool though, by the way. And it looks as though Alice is going to be having some romantic feelings for this genie named Cyrus, which I'm excited to see. The CG so far isn't really appealing to me too much, especially I guess the scope and the look of Wonderland as a whole. That seems a little weak. Like I said though, the White Rabbit looks really good, and like minor CG things look really good. But like the overall look of Wonderland kind of is questionable to me right now. I'm also really hoping that Jefferson appears on the show at some point. I know that Sebastian Stan is busy because he's doing Captain America 2 at the moment, but I'm hoping that he'll eventually have some sort of time free that he can appear on the show. because Jefferson is one of my favorite characters on Once Upon a Time. This month also had a load of season finales, and some of my favorites were Once Upon a Time, Doctor Who, and Elementary. So if you haven't seen any of these shows, you might want to skip ahead a little bit, because I'm probably going to be revealing some minor details about the endings of the show. I might put a little thingy up here telling you where you can skip to so you can see the rest of the video, so you don't get spoiled if you haven't seen any of these shows. So first off, Once Upon a Time. We're going to Neverland, guys. The entire main cast is on Captain Hook's boat, and Storybrooke is basically left behind. And Neil is perfectly fine and alive, and it looks like he popped up in the Enchanted Forest with Aurora and Mulan, and apparently Prince Philip is back. So I'm guessing we'll have some really good flashbacks of that next season. And are we also going to get more of Peter Pan next season? I'm guessing there's going to be a literal actor hired, because right now it's just the shadow creature. That's Peter Pan. And I want to see Tinkerbell. And does anyone else think that Ariel is going to be popping up? Captain Hook has made reference about the Neverland mermaids, and so I'm wondering if Ariel is going to be one of those Neverland mermaids. And if her and Captain Hook will have a thing, which that will be exciting. As much as I love to ship Emma and Hook, I think I'd really love to ship Hook and Ariel. And we all know that Emma and Neil is endgame anyway. The Doctor Who finale now. That was wild. I have no idea what happened. It was all confusing, but I still really loved it, and probably one of my favorite episodes of the entire season 7 so far. A lot of the episodes have been kind of dull and dragging and just don't make no sense, but the season finale was actually really, really good, I think. And I think we kind of got Clara explained in some weird way, that she went through that thing, that glowy thing, and that's how she's been throughout history, running into the Doctor, I guess. And John Hurt at the end. What was that? So I guess he's going to be a big part of the 50th anniversary, along with Matt Smith and David Tennant. Another thing that I really loved about the Doctor Who finale was that opening sequence with Clara going through time, I guess, and her meeting all the past Doctors. I really thought that was the coolest thing ever and one of the best openings on Doctor Who. I think they did a great job of matching up those old clips and inserting her in them, and the footage all matched like perfectly. You should have seen me. I was fangirling so much about that. And lastly, it was the Elementary season finale. I've actually really enjoyed Elementary this season. I really love the BBC Sherlock, but that's not coming back anytime soon, so Elementary is kind of what's tiding me over right now. But it's been really, really good, and I'm surprised how much I actually really ended up liking it. There are a lot of filler episodes, but overall it's still really, really fun. And I actually kind of really liked the twist of making Watson a woman. But the finale, you guys, oh my god. They introduced Moriarty, and guess who Moriarty was? It was in fact Irene Adler. And Irene Adler wasn't even a real name. That was just Moriarty's, like, disguise. And Irene/Moriarty was played by the fantastic Natalie Dormer, which I absolutely love. I thought that was just a brilliant, creative twist to the Sherlock stories. And it ended like Moriarty went to jail, so she didn't die, so I'm assuming that she'll come back at some point maybe, I'm hoping. Natalie Dormer and Johnny Lee Miller had a lot of really great chemistry together, so I want to see them in some more scenes together. Okay, so that's it for the season finale section, and as far as music goes this month, the song that I've been most obsessive over has been Fall Out Boy's My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark. That is so good, just has a really great tone to it, and kind of a really sexy song too. And one last thing that I fangirled this month was the casting of Richard Madden in the new Cinderella movie. And you might know Richard Madden from Game of Thrones, where he plays Robb Stark. I was really excited to hear about this news about him being cast as Prince Charming in the new Cinderella movie. There's been a lot of British actors kind of vying for this role, and he finally got it. So I'm really excited that he got it. And I can't wait to see this adaptation of Cinderella. So that's it for all of my fangirly moments of May. Let me know what you all fangirled about this month, or fanboyed. I really don't. How many male subscribers do I even have on this channel? But let me know what got you most excited this month. And everything that I just mentioned in this video, I will have links posted down in the description bar, so you can watch all these trailers or any type of news or a song that I like. You can click all of that stuff down below. So I guess that's it, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys.